Hi everybody, and welcome in on this Monday to our edition of the news. Hope you had a great weekend and hope you got a great week underway. There's been a major change at Caryville City Hall. A car forces a Caryville patrol car off the road, injuring an officer. And it's testing week for Campbell County students. These stories, along with more, coming up on your news at 5:30. Jones is flown out by Lifestar. A car forces a Caryville police patrol car off the road, injuring the officer. Officials with the Tennessee Highway Patrol say they believe it was a black Mustang that forced Officer Johnny Jones and his patrol car off the road late Friday night. The mishap took place on Bruce Gap Road under the I-75 bridge. A THP official tells WLAF News that Jones and his car were partially submerged in a creek and that he was transported by ambulance to meet a Lifestar helicopter. When word of an officer down came through, 2 Jacksboro police officers were quick to the scene to assist Jones. He was flown to the UT Medical Center at Knoxville, treated, and then released. Jones, the former Caryville police chief, was injured, but his injuries are non-life-threatening. There's a major change at Caryville City Hall. It's been confirmed that Mayor Chris Stanley fired Caryville City Recorder this morning. A source close to the city tells WLAF News that 9-year employee and city recorder Cheryl Ivey was let go. Back in March, it was Stanley who demoted longtime Caryville Police Chief Johnny Jones. WLAF News was still waiting for return phone calls from the mayor and Ivey this afternoon. State Senator Ken Yeager tells WLAF that the first session of the 108th General Assembly adjourned Friday afternoon, April 19th, until January 14th of 2014, when it reconvenes at noon. It's been many years since the legislature adjourned this early. By getting our job done early, we save taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars. One of the final acts of the General Assembly is to pass the completed budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2013 and lasting through June 30th of 2014. In fact, the only responsibility of the legislature mentioned in the Constitution is the passage of a balanced budget. The new budget meets basic needs of the state, reduces taxes, and adds to the rainy day fund. There's very little borrowed money in the budget. In fact, Tennessee has the lowest per capita debt in the nation. We've been blessed with good governors, present and past, who have kept the state on a pay-as-you-go basis. Note, too, that the budget in the Senate passed unanimously with Democrats and Republicans working together. The budget process starts almost immediately after the General Assembly convenes in January. The governor makes his budget address in early February. The different state departments make presentations to specific committees, state and local government, which I chair. Here's 14 departmental budgets which make recommendations to the Finance, Ways and Means Committee. Finance hears all these recommendations and makes the final recommendation to the legislature, which usually approves it, as it did this year. In Tennessee, we take fiscal responsibility very seriously, and our budget must be balanced, which it is. The total budget for the fiscal year is $32.7 billion, and reduces taxes by $43 million, about 37%, of general fund spending is health and welfare, largely TennCare. The second largest spending category is education, 34%. All state employees will get an across-the-board raise of 1.5% for grades K through 12. Also receives additional funds to pay for technology upgrades and $34 million to address capital needs, including school security, higher education. Roane State and the local technology center got a big boost with additional appropriations for equipment and capital expenditure. It's testing week for Campbell County students. Grades K through 8 take standardized tests this week beginning today. For students in 3rd grade through 8th grade, it's the TCAP, the Tennessee Comprehensive Assessment Program. TCAPs measure student skills and progress. For the first time ever in Campbell County, kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd graders are also being tested. Those youngsters are taking the Stanford Achievement Test Series, commonly called the SAT-10. Testing runs through Friday. Student results come back in the fall on next school year. And Floyd Burris, who was a fixture in the business community for years, died yesterday. Burris was co-owner of the Western Auto, general manager of Shelby Petroleum, and dispatcher at Hoskins Oil. Walter's Funeral Home of La Follette is handling the arrangements. Floyd Burris was 77 years old. That's the news today. We'll be right back with a press release from the Campbell County Sheriff's Department. And it looked like 22 people were booked into the Campbell County Jail over the weekend. Jerry Allen Bennett, 35, of Knoxville, for theft of property between $1,000 and $9,999, vandalism over $1,000, possession of a handgun under the influence, unlawful carrying or possessing a weapon, public intoxication, and on a hold for another agency. 55-year-old William Dillard Campbell of Robin Road, La Follette, entered the jail to serve court-imposed time. Michael Eugene Day, Jr., 19, of West Kentucky Avenue, La Follette, entered the jail to serve time. Angela Lee Ferguson, 28, of Poston Drive in Knoxville, for public intoxication. 41-year-old David Scott Hatmaker of Ridge Road in Caravel, for violation of probation. George Edward Jarnigan, 41, of Knoxville, for driving while suspended, violation of the Tennessee financial law, possession of drug paraphernalia, and criminal trespassing. 52-year-old James William Lane of Pilkey Lane in Caravel entered the jail to serve court-imposed time. 39-year-old Wendell Malone of Jellicoe, for driving while suspended, violation of the registration law, and violation of the financial responsibility law. 19-year-old Justin Marlowe of Circle Drive, La Follette, for cultivating marijuana, felony possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of a firearm in commission of a felony. Elizabeth Page McNeely, 44, of East Elm Street, La Follette, entered the jail to serve time. Frank A. Miller, 33, of Main Street, Jacksboro, driving while suspended and violation of the Tennessee financial law. 34-year-old Toby J. Napier of Loop Road, La Follette, entered the jail to serve time. 18-year-old Christy Owens of Scenic Lake Circle in Jacksboro, for possession of a Schedule 6 controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. Christy Paul, 33, of North 12th Street, La Follette, for driving with a suspended license and driving on a suspended offense second time. Travis L. Paul, 33, of South 8th Street, La Follette, for driving while revoked or suspended third offense. Joshua Keith Ridner, 27, of South 13th Street, La Follette, for possession of marijuana. 33-year-old German Mendez Rosales of North Highway 25W in Duff on a capious bench warrant. Vicky Barrington Schweigert, age 50, of Ridner Lane in Jacksboro, for theft of property under $500. 22-year-old Heather R. Webb of Park Road, Caravel, for driving while suspended, possession of drug paraphernalia, and theft of property under $500. Mark Hazen Wells, 42, of Hope Wells Lane in Speedwell, for aggravated assault and a capious bench warrant. Cody Ray Whaley, 18, of Sevierville, for possession of drug paraphernalia. And last today, 40-year-old Carlo Richard Wilder of Cross Valley Road, La Follette, for 8th offense of driving while suspended, violation of the Tennessee financial law, and violation of the registration law. And that's it for this Monday edition of the news and the Sheriff's Report. Stay tuned. There's more coming your way, and be sure to join us again tomorrow evening.
We sing happy birthday to you, and may all your dreams come true.
Happy, happy birthday.
Oh,
this is your birthday song.
Oh,
Celebration all night long.
May all you... Hey, Big Josh with you once again on this Monday afternoon, looking at our birthdays and anniversaries. And our Birthday and Anniversary Club is brought to you by WLAF and Eastside Pizza and Deli, located in the Food Lion Shopping Center. Looking at our birthdays today, Bill Howell turned 87 years old. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Howell. And Ryder Norman is 4 years old today. Happy birthday to Ryder. And recapping the weekend, on Saturday, Harold Roberts celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Harold. Alexi Isley had a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Alexi. And Stephanie Walden had a birthday. Happy birthday to Stephanie. And Crystal Gale Wilson celebrated on Saturday. Happy birthday to Crystal Gale. Yesterday, David Music had a birthday. Happy birthday to you, David. Frida Bowling had a birthday. Happy birthday to Frida. And also Gregory Scott Goddard had a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Gregory. We hope all of you all had a great day. And our anniversaries, yesterday, Glenn and Francis Smith celebrated. Happy anniversary to Francis and Glenn, and also Lonnie and Wanda Lawson. Happy anniversary to Wanda and Lonnie. And we hope all of you had a great day or are having a great day. Now listen, if you're celebrating your birthday or your anniversary today, we want you to have a good day. But in order to qualify for the drawing that we have each Friday, we need your name in here. And that's the only way that you can qualify to be in the drawing, of course. So we want to tell you that your birthday and anniversary, I just had a little blackout there for some reason. Your Birthday and Anniversary Club brought to you by WLAF and Eastside Pizza and Deli. Hey, see you tomorrow, good Lord willing.
Gospel